You probably know exactly what your ideal life looks like. You can see the success, the income, the completely different day-to-day routine. You believe you are fully capable of reaching it. But months pass, and that completely different life never arrives. It is easy to write this off as a lack of discipline, but psychology shows a different picture. When you dream big but take zero action, you are actually caught in a highly predictable cognitive trap. To break out of this, we are going to use a structured 6-minute intervention. We call it the Action Protocol, and it is designed to rewire the mental friction keeping you stuck. Step 1 requires you to pause this video and go get a physical pen and a piece of paper. Do not skip this. Watching passively will not change your habits. The simple, tactile motion of writing forces your brain to stop daydreaming. It creates immediate physical accountability, moving you from passive thinking into active execution. Let's look at how to set up your page. Write your specific big dream down right at the top. Be clear about exactly what you want to achieve. Below that, we need to diagnose what is stopping you. There are 2 primary roadblocks. The first is fake achievement. When you vividly imagine succeeding, your brain releases a small dose of satisfaction. It feels like you have already made progress, which destroys your urgency to actually do the work. The second roadblock is the fear of failure. Keeping a project perfectly mapped out in your head protects your ego. As long as you stay in the planning phase, you never have to face the reality of coming up short. Look at your paper and choose the one that represents your biggest hurdle. Now, let's examine what happens to your cognitive energy when you stay stuck in that planning phase. This diagram illustrates your daily mental capacity. When you constantly analyze your goal, mapping out every possibility, obsessing over perfection, and generating endless hypothetical steps, you act as a parasite on your own energy reserves. By the time you finally sit down to do the physical work, your cognitive energy is completely depleted. You feel exhausted before you even start, so you do nothing. Endless planning is a disguised form of self-sabotage. It drains the exact energy you need to take your first step. Bring your focus back to your worksheet. Draw a vertical line right down the center. Label the left side the dream and the right side the reality. We do this because it is easy to become addicted to potential. Talking about what you might build or who you could become feels exciting. It gives you a rush. This split screen shows the divide. On the left is the idealized outcome, fast, glamorous, and rewarding. On the right is the sterile reality. True progress is repetitive, slow, and highly uncomfortable. Under your reality column, I want you to write down 3 specific, boring, and highly repetitive tasks. Choose the unglamorous daily actions that are absolutely mandatory to reach your goal. Accepting this boring reality forces you to detach from the addiction to fake potential. It grounds your ambition in actual effort. There is another psychological rule at play here, called identity alignment. Your brain actively resists performing actions that contradict how you view yourself. If you hold negative internal scripts, secretly telling yourself that you never finish things or that you lack discipline, you will struggle to execute any plan. Go to the bottom of your page. Physically cross out those negative labels. Write down exactly this phrase: I am someone who takes uncomfortable action. Your brain develops its self-image by observing your past behavior. By forcing a doer's action right now, you provide the evidence needed to eventually believe the new label you just wrote. Look at the 3 items on your reality list. Find the absolute smallest, easiest piece of boring work written there and isolate it. Right now, your brain will tell you that you need to prepare more before you begin. It will tell you this is not the right moment. Ignore that instinct. Readiness is a byproduct of action. It is never a prerequisite for it. We are going to put 2 minutes on this timer. Spend the next 2 minutes executing that specific micro task. Do 0 additional planning. Do not try to optimize it. Just start. Executing this forced micro action shatters the illusion that you need to be ready. It builds an immediate branch between abstract thought and physical momentum. Welcome back. Look at your paper. You now have tangible progress, a small but concrete result that a perfect plan can never provide. By completing that task, you generated tangible proof of control. You bypassed your mental exhaustion and your fear of failure to get something done. You have only one piece of ongoing homework. Keep this piece of paper visible in your workspace. Repeat step 4, that uncomfortable micro-action, every single day.